what it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code GoodFella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, man. Shakur Stevenson is back in action. He kicks off boxing in North America. Once again, boxing is back. Shakur Stevenson taking on Felix Caraballo. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. And a lot of people have backlash towards this fight, but I'm going to break it down for them dudes to understand. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And basically, Shakur Stevenson is stepping up in weight. Both guys made weight. Felix had to come back and try it again. He lost a half pound, so we have a fight. The fight is also in MGM Grand Ballroom. I'll try to screen record a video before so you can see kind of how it's going to look tomorrow. But as far as the fight, people having backlash. What did you expect? Y'all thought Hagler and Hearns was going to kick off the beginning of boxing or the restart of boxing? What people got to understand is it takes weeks to clear this. All right. And then what you also have to understand is, how was Shakur Stevenson going to get sparring partners? Let's just say they wanted him to fight Oscar Valdez, which we want just another top fighter, but we know that's not going to happen. Valdez already ducked the smoke. In that type of fight, one, the money ain't there. You know what I'm saying? As far as, what they probably want to step in the ring with each other. But let's say they can put the money there. Two, they don't have the proper training. Okay. With the stay-at-home orders and all this stuff going on, a lot of these orders just was lifted the last few weeks. All right. So with that being said, they probably didn't even get adequate enough sparring for this. Okay. They didn't. So not having the best sparring, that's going to hurt this situation. So they're going to have to come back with tune-ups. Now, it's a little bit different if you choose to start off later. Some other promotional companies going to wait till August. I'm hearing PBC talking about July 18th. But Top Rank ESPN is setting the precedence. How this going to be done. All right, they the test tube dummy. They they following the protocol that they doing that's best for them. Now, Top Rank is the promotional banner that's still amongst the top ones. Matchroom, Golden Boy, you name them. They have the longest tenure right now amongst the major ones. But you're not expecting to see the best fights coming on right away. Especially if they didn't wait till like August or in the middle of July. They got to get sparring partners. Sparring partners also probably went back home. And, a lot of times I don't think a lot of airports have been cleared to open. Some have, some haven't. So a lot of things are still closed down, and a lot of guys are still locked in countries with travel bans. They can't send a private jet, or they can't get clearance for everybody that's overseas. You know what I'm saying? They just can't. So people just being, oh, look at this shitty card they putting on. It's a small step in the right direction. You lucky you getting the name on the card in Shakur Stevenson. Point blank period. You lucky to be getting a name. But this is a start. And I totally understand it, because these dudes didn't even have good sparring. They probably didn't have no sparring. So they just fighting off the humbug. So these next 2 or 3 fight cards you're going to see coming up, it's going to start off slow. It's going to be a lot of tune-ups. But now that the world is starting to open up and they starting to move people around, as we progress towards August and September, things are going to start to go into normal. But what you got to remember as well, too, a lot of these dudes, you got to remember, some of these dudes might have COVID-19. So that's going to be a lot of setbacks to them filtering things in and out, especially a camp. If you're going to have 3 or 4 sparring partners in camp, you got to provide testing for them. You got to pay them. You know what I'm saying? And you got to make it out of camp, injury-free and COVID-free. But, you get these boxing fans, man. I ain't even boxing fans. You get these idiots that pledge allegiance to companies. You know what I'm saying? They think PBC or the Zone, the Top Rank, they think they special. You know, they think they need these foot soldiers to fight for them. They don't. They don't give a damn about the hardcore boxing fan. They care about that green and the casual fan. Boxing don't move on a hardcore fan note. When we say it move. We have the least amount of clout when it comes to making these fights. They don't do boxing for hardcore boxing fans. They do fights for money. They do fights for casual fans. You know, and everybody act like the boxing company that they support is perfect. And it's not perfect. And if they were the leaders in boxing, whoever you did sport that's not top ranked, then why didn't they kick boxing back off? Because they are most of these dudes are mom and pop shops, you know, people. ESPN is the worldwide leader in sports. Don't forget it. So they have the power and the clout to do so. The only person that was around that probably had more clout would be HBO. The Zone just got here and PBC just got here 4 or 5 years ago. You know, and you should be grateful to be getting these smaller cards while you're getting them. And if you call yourself a hardcore boxing fan, you're going to tune in. And that takes me to this point. You know, a lot of people are talking bad about this fight card, but guess where they bitch ass gonna be tomorrow whenever this shit kick off? At 9 or 8, whatever time it kick off in Las Vegas on Tuesday. They gonna be right there complaining but watching the fight card. That's what kills me. These dudes are complain, and we all guilty of it, but we'll sit right here and watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't care for this Crawford fight. Oh, I don't care for this Wilder fight. Oh, I don't care for this Canelo fight. But guess where you at? Right there in front of the TV watching the goddamn fight. Whether you streamed or you caved in and paid for it or it's on basic television. Everybody gonna be tuned in tomorrow to watch this fight. Straight up and down. Ain't nothing else on. You done watched all the episodes of your favorite store, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus. You still going through the profile and in the library of HBO Max if you got that. You know, but everybody gonna sit here and complain, but everybody gonna have a reaction video tomorrow. Everybody gonna act like they're a boxing savant. They gonna act like they can break down the fight and tell you what's going on. They gonna complain, jabroni. And they gonna be sitting here watching it, and everybody gonna be posting on Facebook, posting on the gram, posting in their group chats, tweeting about it. You know, shut the fuck up. All these people complaining about this don't know nothing about business and don't know. These dudes didn't have a full camp. They probably didn't even have sparring partners. If they had sparring partners, it was just people that was around. It wasn't a sparring partner for Felix, you know, that was he won't find nobody that's gonna be like Shakur. It probably was some niggas in his neighborhood that he got to come in there and spar with him. Or dudes in his gym. Same thing for Stevenson. You understand? So they throwing this together for the fans to have something to watch, for ESPN to have something to program, and y'all should be grateful for it. You're not going to get, you know, Deontay and Tyson Fury 3 early on. You're going to get a lot of just tune-up and warm-up fights and expect to see Shakur Stevenson before the year's over again if you get past this dude. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the other companies, they ain't got nothing cooking. Nothing cooking. They going to follow Top Rank's lead, and that's how they're going to base their fights, and they'll be able to have bigger and better fights because Top Rank has already laid the groundwork. You know what I'm saying? And some people may wait until fans, you know, be able to come back. You can go to Texas and you can have 25 or 50% capacity in most arenas. So some people just gonna wait for that. You know, some of these people they can't have these tune-ups. They want to come back and have the big fights. But my whole thing about this is people gonna complain and shit on it, but these same punk fans gonna be watching it, tweeting about it. You know, and I can't stand that. If we gonna boycott or we not gonna like a particular fight, let's not watch it for future references. You know, I remember these dudes were complaining about Triple G and Vanez. And I said, well, we should boycott that fight. Oh, CJ, you can't tell people what to watch and this, that, and the third. And these old Gilligan Island head fools watched that fight, supported it, and now they wondering why Triple G still fighting Steve Rose and Camille Zamata. You hold the power as a viewer. You know? You hold that power. But then again, a lot of people just cave in. They ain't got no life. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk about Shakur Stevenson for a minute. A lot of, they kind of mixing his words up, and he said he's going to be better than Mayweather. And it seemed like some of these publications just got it in for some of these top-ranked fighters, and I can't believe I'm defending Top Rank. But, Shakur Stevenson is a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? They bring up his incident in Miami. So what? So what? He punched an old girl. I don't know what that argument was about, but guess what? Tank did some DV shit. And they got it on camera, too. But y'all get Tank a pass. They show you the inconsistency. Boxing News 24 says he the next Mayweather Broner. Nigga, how is he the next Broner? I wouldn't say he quite next Mayweather. Who knows? But a lot of people don't like this kid because he was Top Rank. Where was this energy in media 10 years ago? When Top Rank was like the real villain. They was the real issue in boxing. What PBC is now, how they don't want to work with people and they don't want to do certain things and they don't only want to make in-house fights. Top Rank was doing that bullshit 10 or 8 years ago. But a lot of y'all didn't watch boxing back then. That's what they was on. Top Rank has matured. It has really moved on in the process. And PBC going to continue to be behind Top Rank. They're going to continue to be behind the 8-ball because they're the younger company. But a lot of people don't like this kid because he signed the Top Rank. The same reason a lot of people don't like Terrence Crawford. Oh, why didn't they sign the PBC? Well, go ask Floyd Mayweather why he never showed proof of funds. Shakur was willing to go over to Mayweather Promotions. Mayweather talking about he got all this money, but he never showed proof of funds for Shakur Stevenson to go over there. Therefore, he signed with Mayweather old manager Jay Prince, and they took him to Top Rank, him and Ward. They don't talk about that. When these dudes get to talking about boxing, the first and the last thing they forget to leave out is the facts. Facts is non-existent. He wanted to sign with Al. He wanted to sign with Floyd. Floyd never produced the money. Floyd went over to the Olympics again. Maybe Floyd didn't think he was that good or worth the money that he was going to pay. But therefore, you don't have that fight. Is Shakur Stevenson good? Absolutely. He the best young thing smoking right now. But does that mean that he going to finish as the best young thing smoking? Absolutely not. It's a lot of prospects that you ain't going to see coming. That's going to come and they going to rise to the top. And they going to be players that you don't see coming. It's a lot of top fighters. Remember, Fernando Guerrero was another guy. He was a top guy, and it proved as a professional he didn't have a jaw. So you're going to have top prospects right now. They're going to rise. They're going to fall. They're not going to be that good. They're going to be better. You're going to have a lot of guys that ain't even mentioned right now. That's fighting on some small promotional card or small promoter. That's going to rise and probably be better than some of these dudes right now. But to dislike this kid because he was Top Rank, the same with Crawford, that just show you how fucking retarded these dudes is. That's just stupid. Well, Top Rank, he working for white men. Well, so is PBC. What you think? PBC is a white. They work for Fox. They work for Fox. What are you talking about? You know what they say about Fox. Come on. What you think? Al Heyman got an all-black investor crew? You crazy as hell. Not liking the fighter because of what promotional company he with. That is the stupidest shit I ever heard. It's truly stupid. If I like a fighter the way he fight, I'ma support him. And I'm 110% behind Shakur Stevenson. I'm 100% behind Gary Anton Russell, Jerron Ennis. No matter what company they on, Daniel Du Bois. I like Joe Joyce. I might be in the minority, but I like Joe Joyce. I'm not afraid to say it. Like the way he fight. I can just go all Arthur Paterbi. I don't care if he would Top Rank or he would Top Shank. It doesn't matter. None of these companies are different from another. They all the same. Some 10 years behind, some 1 year behind, some 10 years ahead. It's the same thing. And people trying to make a shit sandwich different. If it's a shit sandwich, if it's got on a bun, an onion roll, a wrap, or it's on 2 pieces of motherfucking loaf bread, it's still a shit sandwich. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, everybody gonna have their opinion and hate. And it's just some weird, these dudes is weird out here, man. That's why I'm kind of limited in the boxing content. But hey, don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those links in the description. If you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, keep sharing videos. Want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App, PayPal in the description. Best way to donate is to share the video for your boy. But let me know what you guys think about Shakur Stevenson fight coming up and what you think about the video. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfella, Goodfella Sports TV. We gone.